If you've ever struggled to think about things you can do with your kids or your toddlers that are free or inexpensive, you're not alone. I'm pretty sure all of us have been there. And this week I had a great idea of something that you can do at home that's free or cheap, depending on what you have. Hey everyone, welcome to Average Middle Class, where we teach you how to take your money that you have and make it go as far as you can to help your family live better and enjoy life. I was trying to think of something fun that I could do with Bjorn. So he's just a little bit over 2 right now. I didn't really want to spend a lot of money, but I wanted to do something that he would remember. Growing up as a kid, every Sunday morning, my little sister, little brother, and I would make blanket forts in the living room. We loved it. We thought it was one of the best things that we could do. In the summertime, occasionally we'd be able to set up the tent in the yard and sleep out there. My family never was really big into camping. As a matter of fact, I think with the exception of camping in the yard, I can think of only a handful of times that I ever slept in a tent. But one of my favorite activities in the summer was when we could talk mom and dad into letting us sleep out in the yard in the tent and sleeping bags. So this week I decided that Bjorn and I would sleep out in the backyard. I told Bjorn that we were going to go camping, that we were going to sleep in a tent. He knew what tents were from his book, but he'd never really been inside one. So we set up the tent in the backyard, got out the tablet, let him watch Coco, and we spent the night in the yard. Here's just a quick look into how it went. So I'd be lying if I said that it went perfectly, that there were no hiccups in my plan. As soon as we finished watching his favorite movie, Coco, he just wanted to watch more movies on the tablet. We don't let him watch a lot of TV, and so when he does, he really enjoys it and tries to milk it for all it's worth. I'd also be lying if I said I knew exactly what time he fell asleep, because I may have fallen asleep with him jumping on my head. But then he would be sweet and he would give me a kiss. But when I woke up, he had tucked himself into the sleeping bag and he slept through the night. This was one of the things that we did last week that didn't cost us anything. We already had the camping gear, and we had a really good time. I enjoyed it, and Bjorn's talked about it multiple times ever since. So what if you don't have a backyard? What if you don't have a tent? That's okay. You most likely have some blankets or something that you could stretch across some furniture and make a blanket tent. So just like I enjoyed on Sunday mornings making blanket forts with my little sister and brother, you could make one with your kids. And I bet they would love to sleep in the blanket fort, even if all it was in their own room. What are some other ideas that you have of free or cheap things that you can do with kids to do more than just sit around and watch TV? Let me know in the comments. That's all for this week. Remember, just because your salary is an average middle class salary or less doesn't mean that you have to settle and not be able to enjoy your life.